she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute, oh, I never thought the world would
Good morning, Unity of Walnut Creek.
Woo!
Woo! You know, I still got too many lower mids in my boomy. I'm boomy. 800K.
You sound very masculine, though. Yeah,
We're gonna boom right now. Woo! So let's all stand up because we got a song. We got a song to sing. Yeah, that's it. Woo! Here we go. Sing together.
I release
And I let go. The spirit run my life. And my heart is
open wide.
Yes, I'm only here for love.
No more struggle, no more strife.
With
My faith, I see the light. I am free in the spirit.
yes, I'm only here for love. That's it.
I release and I let go. Let the spirit run my life.
And
My heart is open wide.
yes, I'm
Only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I'll see the light.
I am
Free in the spirit. Yes, only
here for love.
yeah, 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 yeah. Free in the spirit.
Yes, I'm
Only here for love. I am free in the spirit.
yes, I'm
I'm only here for love.
Are you guys revved up? Good morning. Welcome to Unity Center of Walnut Creek. My name is Linda Stevens, and I'm so excited to be here with you today.
And my name is Dana Schmidt, and welcome to the service. Oh,
Mic up. Thank you very
that
much.
better? Thank you.
We have to get it for both of us.
Little technical problems there, yeah.
Yes, just
Yes, and I'm Dana, and welcome to the service.
we want to greet and bless everyone who's watching with us online. Your presence means so much to us and our spiritual community, and we are grateful that you're here with us. Thank you for joining us today. Please join me in welcoming our very special guest musicians, Janet and Narayan. Thank you for sharing your music with us today. Also, Narayan and Janet will have their merchandise table outside, and you're welcome to visit with them after the service.
Reverend Christian will deliver today's message entitled, Let's Let It Go, Let God, How to Prosper, series part 3 of 3.
And before we begin, I invite you to turn your cell phones to silent or off if you'd mind, as we enjoy this sacred time together.
Let's take a moment to be grateful for the land our center rests upon. This is Baywalk and Ohlone land.
We honor the Bay Miwok and Ohlone people of today and are grateful for those who have stewarded the land before us. We commit to taking care of the sacred grounds and Mother Earth.
Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. Our vision for the world is, and let's say this together, We envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness.
Our mission is who we've come here to be, and let's say this together.
We are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all.
Our core values are love, connection, service, and wisdom.
I would invite the ushers to bring out the envelopes, and if you are comfortable in doing so, if it's your first time here, please raise your hand so that we may offer you a welcome packet. Oh, good. Welcome. In addition to information about Unity in the packet, there's also included a $10 coupon which you can use to attend a class or a Unity or an event at Unity. And welcome, and so thank you so much. We're so happy to have you here.
There are connection cards available in the newcomer packet and in the seat pockets in front of you. These are for everyone. With this card, you can submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will pray with you throughout the week.
You may also share feedback or request information. Please place your card in the basket with the offering.
We have several activities to highlight this week.
Sorry, I'm a little off today. Thank you. Would you like to discover how ordinary moments can be sacred while making new spiritual friends? Be sure to join one of Unity's fall book study groups starting on the week of October 5th. Together we'll read Ordinary Mysticism by Mirabelle Starr. This book is a beautiful guide filled with reflections, practices, writing prompts, and invites us to notice the holiness woven into our daily lives. If your heart is calling for more connection, wonder, depth, this book is a study for you. Sign up today for one of the 6 study groups on the patio after the service, or send an email to the office at unityofwalnutcreek.org to reserve your spot. Group choices are also listed on the website, and you may pick up the book in the bookstore. And then please, if you're going to join the group, read the introduction and chapter 1 before the first group.
Now, before the last announcement, I've got something personally I'd like to say. I have made an offer on a house in Tennessee, so this may be my last Sunday.
Oh.
I know it. I was figuring I'd been here since 1989. That's a long time. And telling Kristen I've done everything except clean the toilets, and she told me there was plenty of time left for that.
We want you to have a very well-rounded experience before you go. But truly, Linda, if indeed this is your last Sunday, we want the opportunity to bless you, because you have been such a treasure to this community, a spiritual leader in many ways. Linda has served as our board president, as our board vice president. She's done ceremonies. She's been our facilitator. She's a stage manager. I could go on and on. I know that the list is exhaustive. I don't know if you remember all the things you've done in 30-some years, but you have blessed this community richly in so many ways, and we are just going to miss you from the bottom of our hearts.
I'm going to miss everybody.
Yeah. Well, let's bless Linda. Maybe we'll still have her next week, but that's okay. We can bless her again. Does everybody know the Unity blessing? Instead of children, youth, and teachers, we'll say, Linda. All right. You ready to receive? All right. Linda, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the divine light within you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the gifts.
Thank you for your graciousness. You've been wonderful.
Now, we have a really fun announcement. I'd like for Annika to come up here and present the fall fundraiser for us.
And I am escorted by Mike and his lovely darlings, also planning to join us. So we'll let them start it off.
Would you like a little extra magic in your life?
Yes.
Wish you can just wave a magic wand?
Well, you can.
Come to Unity's Wizards Ball and get a magic wand crafted by Unity's own little pixies and sprites who will be on hand to sell them. I promise they will look better than this.
We're working on it.
This is what happens when an adult tries to do it by themselves.
So we've decided we're going to do some little gems, crystals with the wire wrap. They'll be on little bamboo poles.
Yeah,
That'll be nice.
They will be awesome. The Wizards Ball will be held on Saturday, October 18th at the Pleasant Hill Senior Center. Come in costume, be an elf, or just yourself. It's all magical. An evening to sparkle in love and abundance.
But your event tickets, so buy them today on the patio. And you can sign up and pay for a variety of play dates as well. That's when someone from Unity is a host of a fun activity in the coming months. For those of you who are unaware, most of you know, but we always have new people that are like, play dates? What? So all kinds of fun things happening, and it's a long time, but you can do it. You can sign up now. You can commit. Put it on your calendar. There'll be bowling, game nights, dinners, outings. I'm doing a tea and vision boarding. Come and see me on the patio if you have any questions. There's a super raffle as well. Fantastic options there to do a big Colorado trip and a earthquake kit. So let's give our children a hand and for helping make this a magical Wizards Ball.
Guys, if you haven't been to one of our fall fundraisers, trust me, it is so much fun. Great auction items, great food, great desserts, an auction for desserts. So get your ticket early. It is so much fun.
Yes. And as we prepare for our time of meditation, please join me in taking a conscious breath and affirming our statement of faith together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. And we begin with music, followed by guided meditation and silence.
Let it go to the light. Let it go to the light.
Let it go to the light. Let it go to the light.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Ooh, surrender to the light. Release it, let go. Surrender your thoughts now. Surrender your thoughts now. Give up control now. To the light. Render thoughts now. Surrender thoughts now. Give up control now. Let it go.
Let it go to the light. Just let it go. Let it go to the light. let it go to the light.
So let's take a nice breath and let it go to the light. If there's something present in your heart today to let go of in particular, perhaps a worry or a concern, a conflict, a burden of any kind, you can just take a moment to presence it, and then let's just let go a little bit with every breath. Giving it to the light, enlightening our hearts in the process. Allowing your body to relax more fully, your shoulders to drop. Notice how the heart opens when the shoulders drop. And just breathing in the spirit of renewal, and breathing out, letting go. Letting go on the out-breath, letting God. Giving it to the light and breathing in even more of the light. And let's practice in this way for a few moments, letting the bowls take us into the silence. Just noticing now as we let things go to the light, how our heart feels, how our body feels, how our mind feels. Maybe more peaceful, open, free. And so we are, and so it is.
Let it go.
Let her go to the light.
Frost sparkles on the ground, crystals shiny with dew. Seeing for the first time, I lift my eyes, I see you with new eyes. Rain saturates the ground. I'm filled with joy when I'm with you. Seeing for the first time, it feels so good to be alive with new eyes. New eyes. It's a dream I fought to imagine, letting go of the old. Living together in a new world, chasing and embracing, our vision is clear. Seeds sprouting from the ground.
Seeds sprouting from the ground.
It's a new day among us.
There is joy
around us. Our vision is clear.
Our vision is clear. Our vision is clear. Our vision is clear.
Our vision is clear.
Thank you, Narayan and Janet. It's beautiful. And good morning to everyone. How are you today? All right. Do you want to prosper? Yes. Anybody want to prosper even more than you're already prospering? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Twist my arm. So we've been in this series of how to prosper, and the first week we talked about casting your vision, right? Having that bigger perspective in life. That's one of the practices, one of the principles of how to prosper. And then last week we talked about the power of generosity, the power of giving. And I just want you to feel into that power of giving for a moment. So do you remember about a year ago, the board came to everyone and said, a little over a year ago, and said, hey, we've got this big thing coming up. We've got to qualify to refinance our mortgage for this property. And we need everybody to step up their giving. And everybody did. Everybody who could did. And then we successfully refinanced our mortgage, and then we were able to take some money out of that refinance and take care of some deferred maintenance. And today is our first day on our new carpet. Woohoo! Also, you might notice these cool-looking thermostats on the wall that are supposed to be super smart. And we have a new air conditioning for this room, which last week we talked about was getting a little warm in here. Since we did it all at once, we have the doors open to let the carpet air out a little bit more, just in case you were wondering. So, and we have a new parking lot. So how about it? It's not a new parking lot, but, a resurfaced parking lot. So when you clap, you are thanking yourself because you are the givers. You are the ones who stepped into the power of generosity for our community and allowed our community to prosper. And it is fun when we have these physical manifestations that we can point to, right? Of course, ways we can prosper are endless, and a lot of them include more invisible feelings like love and a feeling of abundance and various ways, peace and joy and so on. So it's all of that when we talk about prosperity. So finally, today in this mini-series, we're talking about another principle and practice that helps us prosper, and that is letting go. Letting go. Yeah, I heard the big sigh. Because letting go is so much, right? And so many different ways we can let go. Forgiveness, letting go of grudges, letting go of resentments, letting go of fears, letting go of burdens, letting go of control. John always reminds me of one of the former ministers here, Max Lafster, said, everything I ever let go of has claw marks on it. So I want to invite us into a practice. If you like to play, you can take both hands or just your dominant hand, whichever, and clinch it up. Just like make a really, really tight fist. And, when you think it's really tight, just tighten it up some more. So that is the posture of clinching, right? Of holding on, of grasping, of trying to control, of holding on to resentments and grudges and fears and so on. So now I want to invite you to just in slow motion begin to slowly release and slowly open your hand or hands and just start to notice how you feel. So you've just opened up space for spirit to flow. You've opened up space to receive abundance, joy, love, whatever it is you might be seeking. How's your body feel in this stance versus this one? Right? Do you notice? I notice the difference in my shoulders. So this, your heart is more open, shoulders relaxed, ready to receive. Yeah, so that's the posture we want to be in. That's the posture to receive from Spirit. So often we sit like that when we meditate, right? I'm just here to give over in these moments, to receive. But what if we move through our days like that, in that kind of posture, more open to what comes our way, more open to receive guidance from Spirit, to be open to the people and the things that come into our path, and to be present. There's so many different ways, right? When we have that kind of posture in life versus this one, what can happen for us? And that's a really key step to prosperity. It's good to have these kind of physical experiences, mindful practices that you can use. So I just encourage you to even use that during your day. Maybe you'll notice when you're holding on to something, or your body's feeling tense, and you actually take a moment to tense up your fist and then let it go and say, okay, now I'm breathing again, now I'm moving again, now I'm open again, ready once again for Spirit to give me the gifts of prosperity so that I may also share them with others. So that's really the flow we get into. Sometimes the things that we hang on to weigh us down, of course, and sometimes the things that we hold on to actually burn us. Have you noticed that? Yeah, if you're holding tight to an ember and, so to speak, right? And you are either holding tight because you won't, you just don't want to let go of this judgment or whatever it is that you're holding about someone or yourself. Or maybe you're even thinking about hurling it at somebody. You ever watch the news and you want to hurl your ember of anger, But just notice, what happens when we do that. When we try to protect ourselves, and actually, in truth, we're the ones who get burned. So Buddha Gosa, who was a 5th century writer of some of the texts in Buddhism, wrote this about this idea. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else, and you're the one who gets burned. Yeah. And if there is an ember you've been grasping in this way, whether you want to hurl it at someone or not, you can notice that even the thought can burn us, right? Even holding the thought in mind can burn us in some way. So something just to keep in mind as we go on our walk of letting go, of allowing, of stopping the grasp. The biblical story of Jacob and Esau is a great demonstration of this principle, because in both the case of Jacob's walk and Esau's walk, there's a profound letting go. So all the components are there of when we hold on and fester and things, we're striving and struggling as part of Jacob's story, and part of Esau's story is demonstrating how to prosper through the power of letting go and forgiving. So these two were twins. If you know the story, you might not always remember that they were twins, because the focus is on the fact that Esau was the older brother. In fact, when Esau was born, Jacob came second, obviously, out of the womb, but he was holding on to the heel of Esau as he came out. And so he was named Jacob, which means the supplanter. So it's a little foreshadowing of who Jacob's going to show up as, because when the two boys come of age, then it's time in the Hebrew tradition for the oldest boy to get the blessing from the father, prosperity blessing, right? But Jacob is really shrewd, and he's the supplanter, right? So he hatches a deceptive plan to trick his father and get the blessing for himself. And as soon as he's gotten the blessing, he's got to, get out of town, because Esau's coming home from the hunt, and he's going to be mad. And he's like this big, burly, hairy man. And so Jacob leaves town, and he's, lots of things happen in his life, and the two are estranged over a long period of time. And there's a weightiness, right? There's a struggle, there's a striving in Jacob's life, and there's a weightiness. There's shame that he's holding for this experience, and probably sadness around the estrangement too. And so this is where we pick up the story again, is when the night before, Jacob is to meet Esau again, because he's heading home. And so he's pretty nervous, as you might imagine. And he's kind of wrought with, actually, not just pretty nervous, he's wrought with fear. And he's still feeling kind of weighed down by those shameful thoughts as well. And so one of the tribe members that are part of Jacob's crew comes back to add insult to injury and says, Esau's coming this way with 400 men. So Jacob sends his family across the river, and he spends the night alone at the ford of the river Jabbok, and he struggles that night. In fact, it says that he wrestles with an angel all night long. Anybody ever feel like you wrestled with an angel all night long? Or maybe not just the angel, right? That you wrestle with your own anxious thoughts, your own fears, your own whatever it is that you're concerned about, that you toss and turn all through the night. And this is a kind of experience, I think, that Jacob is having. It says he's alone, but then it says he's with an angel. And Ed Rabel, who's an old school Unity teacher, he's long since made his transition, but everybody loved Ed Rabel back in the day when all the classes were in person at Unity Village. He said this about this story. He said, the person, who Jacob is wrestling with is himself, of course, right? He's wrestling with the person he is now and the person he is yet to become. Can you relate to that? So there is always that in fact, that's probably always present for us. It doesn't have to be a wrestling match, but there is always a becoming experience for us. There's a part of us that this is how I am now, and then there is that part of us that's next level. That's the next higher level of consciousness that is a part of us, and that's what the angel symbolizes. So by the break of dawn, well, not quite yet the break of dawn, I guess. It's pretty close to the break of dawn. The angel says to Jacob, hey, it's time to let go. He's still struggling, he's still fighting, he's still wrestling. And Jacob says, I'm not going to let go until you give me a blessing. So he does get a blessing. And his blessing is a new name. He's given the name Israel. So Ed Rabel says the supplanter has been supplanted. Not by another, but by a new level of consciousness. But it doesn't come without some pain. And literally his hip is thrown out of its socket also when he wakes up. So he's got a new name, and he's got an injury. But that injury is really significant because the hip, what is the hip, right? It's good old Louise Hay. Anybody know the Louise Hay? It's taking the next step, right? It's about kind of freezing, not taking the next step. And so here he's got this out-of-joint space. But also what's key for this is Jacob is in a surrendered, vulnerable position. And that is key, especially for somebody who's used to trying to control the outcome, right? Now he's got to just be, okay, Spirit, I'm open, I'm willing, I've wrestled all night, I did get a blessing, and I still got to face my brother and 400 men. And my hip, So he's limping, and he's just there, unarmed, limping by himself, moving toward Esau. And as soon as Esau sees his brother coming over the hill, he drops whatever he's got in his hands that might have looked like combat, and he runs to him, and he hugs him, and he cries, and he kisses him. And obviously, Jacob is forgiven. So another really cool thing happens. Then Esau says, because Jacob had sent all these flocks and herds of livestock ahead to try to soften things up when he heard the 400 men were coming. And Esau says, I've got plenty. You don't need to give me all these gifts. Why are you giving me all these gifts? And Jacob says, no, please accept my gifts. Because right now, while I'm looking at your face, I am looking at the face of God. Have you ever had that kind of experience, that kind of just moment when something is forgiven, when you forgive and somebody is forgiven, or a healing moment like that, or a reconnection, a reconciliation, or maybe it's with yourself, a moment when you just shifted into a softer place for yourself and you forgave yourself. You let go of something that you'd been trying and striving and struggling about. And it's like, I can see the divine now. I can see the divine in myself, in the other, and we are healed together. So these twin brothers have twin lessons for us, essentially, about prosperity. You know, Jacob's lesson, of course, is about surrender, is about letting go, is about giving up, is about stopping striving, all the things that allow us then, once we stop, to open up to our abundance, to our peace, to our joy, to our love, to whatever it is that we long for. And for Esau, of course, it is opening through forgiveness, by letting go, by not holding on to an old grudge, and by saying, wow, you're my brother, you're my sister, you're part of me, in whatever ways we might identify that, right? We are one, ultimately. And that recognition then allowing us to receive our gifts, all the gifts that came, even the tangible blessings that Esau received as a part of this. So Jacob's surrender, Esau's forgiveness, together they allow an even greater level of multiplied prosperity to be received. So I see another dressed in a wizard's ball outfit, running down and yelling with glee. So sorry about that. I was distracted by joy. But maybe you can recall a time, that you have forgiven someone, or you have forgiven yourself, or something maybe that you're holding on to now that you'd like to forgive. And when you do make that shift, you know that feeling, you know how it feels, that lightness of being, the freedom, that new way of seeing. We're back to that first principle that we talked about at the beginning of the series. There's a new, wider perspective. There's a dawning of understanding, or maybe there is a bubbling up of joy like just happened. So for all of us, there is this opportunity, right? And you may have something in mind today that you're working with, that some burden or unforgiveness or something that feels like it's weighing you down, a worry or concern. And I'm looking for a volunteer, but I'm looking for a specific volunteer. So I'm going to say a little bit more about the volunteer. So if you, in particular, if there's somebody in the audience today that wants to volunteer that has an issue with a relative or an ancestor that you would like to clear, that you would like to let go of, that you would like to open the pathway to maybe a greater, freer, more prosperous space. And also, if you think you can hold something that weighs about 15 pounds. Maybe 10, I don't know. You can do it. I'll help you. I'll help you if you really want to come up and you're thinking it might be a little too heavy. I'll help you hold it. Here comes Scott. Come on down, Scott. All right, you have something in mind? You don't have to tell us what it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, okay. So, will you hold this for me for a moment?
Huh?
That's not it.
It's not heavy either.
Okay, if you go over closer to the lectern, Mike, then we can put this down.
Oh, my back. I work at the post office.
So if you can imagine for a moment that this is that situation that you're holding in mind, connected to an ancestor or relative, maybe around forgiveness, something along those lines. Is that right?
What was the last bit?
Something along those lines,
Yeah.
is that about
Yeah.
right? Yeah. How's that feel to hold that? Is it kind of heavy?
It's fine right now.
Okay. All right. I would really like to give you a gift. I think you should probably set the whole thing down, maybe. Because I want you to really be able to receive the gift.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can receive it. Isn't that amazing?
Cool.
Yeah. So that's you can trace your ancestry, your DNA, ancestry DNA.
Wow. Does this do Native American stuff?
I don't know. You'll have to explore.
All right.
So let's take a look too, because there's a message on the rocks that you let down, the burden that you let down. How does it feel, by the way, to have those out of your hands and have this in your hands?
Much lighter.
Much lighter. Very good.
I can fly.
Let's take a look at what the rocks say. See if we can put a fine point on it all.
Please forgive me. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can do this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can. You just did.
Oh, I did.
You just did. How's it feel?
Feels good.
Nice.
I can actually do a workout with this stuff.
But you wanna,
I've been doing
we
enough.
wanna get rid of
I've
those.
been doing enough workout with
We
this
wanna
stuff.
get rid of those.
Yeah. I get the point of it. I get the point. What did the other one say? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bless you. Thank you.
I get stuff in my throat.
Oh, you have your gift. Okay, very good. All right. No, you're fine. I do forgive you. Thank you, Scott. Could any of you feel that for yourselves as well, or feel with Scott? The letting go, the putting it down. And of course, we can't receive, right? There it is. Spirit is trying to give to us all the time. But if we have a clenched heart, if we're, if our posture and our minds are closed to the gift, we won't even see it. We won't even know it's before us. We have to consciously put it down. So I want to invite you to close your eyes if you want and just kind of explore this for yourself. What rock or rocks might you be holding? Maybe it's a past hurt, maybe it's a fear, or some other kind of burden. And what if you just put it down? What if you put it down and surrendered it once and for all, giving it over to Spirit? You can ask for guidance right now. What would that look like? What would that next step be for me to let go, to release? And am I willing to take it? Feel into how willing you are to take that next step. Breathe into your degree of willingness. And feel it in your body, in your mind, in your heart. Even the smallest step, a thought, a word, a gesture, is a step toward freedom, peace, and abundance. I invite you to let the words of this prayer be the words of your own heart. I open my heart and my hands to Spirit, the Spirit of love and goodness in every way. I release all burdens, resentments, judgments, or worries. And knowing that forgiveness is a path to my freedom, I forgive myself, others, circumstances. In freedom, I find peace. And I see the face of God in my own reflection and in the face of those I am blessing and letting go. My body breathes more freely now as I trust in the infinite abundance of spirit that flows into every area of my life. My hands, my heart, my mind are open now. My shoulders relaxed. I am willing to receive the blessings of prosperity that Spirit already has for me. Love and peace, joy and harmony, freedom, they're mine. I let them in, I breathe them in, and I affirm these truths, that as I forgive, I am reconciled to my good, and as I let go, I am made ready to receive. Let's affirm these together. As I forgive, I am reconciled to my good. As I let go, I am made ready to receive. And so it is, and so you are. Amen.
Kristen, that was absolutely perfect for today. I don't know if you all felt that. It's what I needed to hear, and I hope you did too. Thank you so much. And that prayer was absolutely precious. Thank you. Thank you.
Our prayer chaplains, are available after this service to provide personal prayer support. If you're a prayer chaplain, would you please stand? Our prayer chaplains are wear the purple stoles.
Whether you have a joy or concern on your heart today, praying for our prayer chaplains is a very powerful opportunity to have your intentions raised up in consciousness.
Now let's open our hearts to the practice of giving. I invite you to prepare your gift as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. In truth, there is no lack or limitation. Abundance is our true nature.
For your convenience, there's a variety of ways to give financially to our community, shown on the screen in front of you. For those of you watching online, we don't forget about you. There's a donate button on the Watch Live page. We encourage everyone to set up regular and automatic giving to Unity using your bank's free bill pay system.
I invite you to take your tithing or offering in your hand. Repeat our affirmation with me together. Divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful.
Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you. Wow. Tennessee, huh? Road trip. We wrote this song and we want you to enjoy it and feel better. It's called I'm Gonna Feel Better. Are you with me? Like you were with her.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's do this.
The road to happiness can be a short or distant road. It can be rough, it can be sublime.
If I want tomorrow to be better than right now, all I got to do, is take one step. Choreography.
How's your hip?
Yeah, my hip's pretty good. At a time. Gonna feel better than I did just a minute ago. I'm gonna feel better than I did just a second ago. I'm gonna feel better than I did just a minute ago. I'm gonna do it, that's what I know.
Well, I'm gonna take a step on the road to a beautiful world. I'm gonna take a step on the road to a beautiful world. Yeah, I'm
gonna take one step
on that road to a beautiful world. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's what I know.
I'm gonna feel better than I did just a minute ago. I'm gonna feel better than I did just a minute ago. I'm gonna feel better than I did just a minute ago. I'm gonna do it, that's what I know.
Well, I'm gonna spread some sunshine from here all over the world. I'm gonna spread some sunshine from here all over the world. Yeah, I'm gonna scatter sunshine from here all over the world. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's what I know. I know it.
No up to go.
No go.
Then I'm gonna go out.
Go out.
Spread my wings, do a million things. Make me wanna jump. Nari, I need some valve oil. You got that?
Anybody? Yeah. We'll just change keys.
Try it now, baby.
Gonna feel better. Oh, that's what I know. I'm gonna feel better. That's what I know. Yeah, I'm gonna feel better. That's what I know. I'm gonna feel better. That's what I know.
Gonna feel it.
Well, that's what you call a couple of pros, the power of improvisation, right? Are we on? Yeah. Okay. I have actually a couple of quick announcements before we bless the offering. So thank you both for being patient. You're no fine. Just stay right there. It's fine. So I just want to remind everybody that this series starts next week. So if you want to read the book, even if you're not in a fall study group, we've got plenty in the bookstore. Ordinary Mysticism is the book. There's 6 study groups out in the patio. You could go see Chris Gomes and sign up for a group. We've got them all through the week, during the day, in the evening, Zoom and in person, so lots of opportunities. And we encourage this because it's an opportunity to get to know folks. So it's really a beautiful way to connect in addition to spiritually growing together. Okay, so now I have another announcement. We have 3 significant people in our congregation who have recently made their transition. And some of you might know about that. C.L. Gerke, who used to be our prayer chaplain coordinator, recently made her transition. She had moved to Florida to be close to her brother recently. And then also Trey Holloway Boxer, you might remember, was all about health and wholeness, and she was a great teacher here at Unity and beloved member. And then finally, Sandy Stober, who you might also know. She was a yoga teacher, connection practice teacher. So I know that's a lot in our letting go Sunday to let go, especially a lot of you, I heard, have connections to these folks. So we bless them, we love them, we truly see them on their journeys of peace and love and joy and abundance and all their loved ones. And you may know that Ricke, Sandy's husband, was also very active here, and they had moved away to Pennsylvania a few years ago. And we today would like to make a video for Ricke of people's memories of Sandy. So if you knew Sandy and you'd like to share some memories on video, we're asking you to sit in these front 2 rows right after the service, and Jeremy's going to shoot the video of your sweet messages to Ricke, okay? Yeah, so thank you all. I know it's a lot to take in, and we love all 3, CL, Trey, and Sandy. Blessings of great love. And so as we bless the gifts here, we bless it with that open-heartedness, that spirit of letting go of those we love so much, and knowing, too, that there is ultimately no letting go in spirit because we are all one forever and ever. So thank you, Spirit, for the gifts that are here, the gifts of the people we have walked beside. Let's bless our offering and our people together. We give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now, and also in each of their ongoing spirits. And so it is. Children are coming in. Come on.
We are a circle of love. We are a circle of light. Come join the circle of love. Come join the circle of light. The light in you and the light in me are one. The light in you and the light in me are one.
In you
And the light in me are one. Oh yeah.
Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Nice to see you. Good morning. Yeah, my group's feeling quiet today, so I'm going to speak on their behalf. We are celebrating all things fall today. We're celebrating the turning of the wheel, right? And so it's really good for us to check in on like what season we're in, what day of the week is it? What phase of the moon is it right now? And so we just did our nature calendar today and checked in that it's that first week of fall, and it actually feels like fall today. Yeah. And we played a fun game called Pass the Squirrel. We liked it. I don't know if the squirrel liked it. But we had fun with it, huh, Ava? Yeah, and then we decorated some leaves. So we're just getting ready for all the things that are to come in this fall season, and just feeling grateful for, having the time and the space to mark these passages of time, these little rites of passage that we're all crossing through. And so that's it from the little ones today. And then River's going to share what the Uniteens are up to.
Yeah, so we read a story. It was about jealousy. Yeah, so like this one kid wanted to be like another kid because the kid they liked that kid. So they were striving to be more like that person. Can't relate personally, but yeah, we were gonna do another activity where we wrote our initials on stuff, which we didn't get to. And, yeah. Who do I pass this to?
Yeah, so the activity we didn't quite get to, because Mr. Mike showed up, we are going to look at situations that we would most likely encounter. And there was a list of 7 different ones, and they're going to vote on which ones they think they're most likely to encounter in their lives in the coming days, weeks, months, years. So stay tuned. Next week we will get to that one.
Yeah, we were blessed with, the fairy costumes and the joy coming into the youth ministry over there. So thank you all. We want to bless you. Can we bless you? Are you ready to receive? All right. Together. Children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold a divine light within you.
All right, we're going to close out with all good, all good. Please rise in body or in spirit. Join us in singing. Check with your neighbor. If you're a hand holder, make sure your neighbor wants to hold hands too. You can also put your hand on your heart. All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Now I know all is good, holy, holy.
and the power of release on the planet right now. So let your light shine, have fun, and spread joy.